You were on stage and you say you need more black, no more chocolate on stage.
Oh, Jesus. That's
And
out?
Yeah.
You was in Vegas with us?
No, it's everywhere. Everyone's talking about it.
What?
I saw the clip on like Academics and Neighborhood Talk. I seen them both. I'm like, dang, Waka trending right now.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to look at that.
So
I didn't know that.
You needed more chocolate on stage?
Of course.
And so when...
It's Mando.
So, you make sure in the audience that you have all the chocolate cracking.
Yeah, it's deeper than chocolate, right? Because I always see like on stage, you always see like just one's, I don't know. I just like everybody. I don't care you white, black, skinny, slender, flender. I like everybody because my show's just different. Like I don't want people thinking I'm there just to see ass pop. Like I'm not excited for you shaking your ass. Like, but I want us to have fun, so I want everybody to enjoy themselves up there. So by you saying that's viral, that's lit.
Yeah.
I do it on every show though. I always see just like, it's like for some reason, like I see the queens, like black women just like, could we come? Like, it's like, what? I want to say,
because the security.
Yeah, get your ass up at the fuck. Like, let's have fun. Like, what the fuck we doing? Like,
because the security a lot of times be hating on black girls. And
I don't see that. Like, I'm sorry, Raquel. I just don't see that where I'm at. I'm sorry. Like, I might see that anywhere else, but shit ain't happening around me. Impossible.
That's good because like a lot of the clubs, if you go to like even Hollywood clubs, I mean,
I'm not in Hollywood. I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
they couldn't do it in my show though.
That's good.
I guarantee
because
you.
I'm telling you, a lot of they discriminate against black women in a lot of different clubs and functions. They'd be like, oh, it's just like you'll see all the black girls in line, and then you'll see all the others just pass them up, and you'd be like, what?
Oh, you see other forms of black women go in front because everybody black.
Okay.
That's how I live. It's the truth. But but I understand. I ain't gonna act naive to it, right? But that shit can't happen around me at all. Like, how would your grandmother feel? How would your mom feel?
Mm-hmm.
How would my daughter feel?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, hell no.
DM's about to go crazy now.
DMs?
They said, yeah, your DM's about to still be jumping.
Shit's always crazy.
Yeah, I believe it. I've been knowing you a lot of years, and you've been cracking for a long time. Last time I interviewed you was 3 years ago in Atlanta at Haiti Marie's. How are you and Tammy doing?
That's my best friend. It's my dog.
Oh, okay. So
people just want to be all kind of like fighting and hating and this and something happened and it's like, hell no, we just grown. Like, why is it that when people just, not even shit happens, like when people evolve for the better, like, why do it gotta be something attached to it that's slimy as spit? You know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting. Like, when you just say some people like, no, something happened. I know. Girl, you're a glowing girl. Fuck him. Or fuck her, Walker. She's ain't shit. Like, why I gotta be so nasty if we ain't nasty?
Yeah.
It's love, though. Me and Tammy's Tammy.
Oh, and then are you guys going to try to work it back out and do the whole,
hey, well, we got
she's
another
your best
question.
friend?
Let's get another question going. Anything besides that might be toxic, so.
Oh.
I just don't like,
I was rooting for y'all though, regardless. So
still do. You know,
I believe it. So I don't care. And you with kids, I still want you to have some babies.
I need some time though. I want kids bad, right? I want fucking 100 of them. Like I don't care about the woman. I want the baby. That's how much I love the woman for having the baby. But I just want to have so much time with my baby. I don't want to stick my kid in front of YouTube. I don't want to stick my kid in front of a pizza box. I literally want to be the kid's father. Because I know how important it is to have a man in your life, because I didn't. But my mother did so good at being both, and I had great uncles. I had people that really like just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like really sat me down, like, yo, you fucking up, Waka. Like, that shit was not cool. Like, what you just said, nigga, you're bugging. Let me tell you why. Then I actually sit down and like, damn, I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? So for me and my kid, I want to be in my kid's life for the first 5 years. I'm talking about every fucking day. I'm talking about lunch, dinner, like every day. Because that it's important, man. Because I'm seeing like men don't have no integrity. Like,
yeah.
And I think you grab integrity from other men.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important to me, heavily.
So when you start having babies, are you going to be done with rap and done with performing? Or
I've been done with rap. I've been done with rap since 2012.
I know.
2022.
But you're still performing.
Yeah, it's fun. I know I got like 8 companies, and that me going to do a show is fun. People like, put new music. I'm like, the old shit popping. Like, but it's just fun.
It still goes,
yeah,
for sure.
It's fun. But I'm definitely, right now, I finally signed my first 3 artists in my whole career. I never signed people. I just let people like claim Break Squad, get rich,
Well,
or whatever.
I thought Joe Moses, you had Joe Moses, didn't you? And
That's the homie. Like, why would I sign my partner? No, I'm just not one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like getting rich off niggas you come up with. Like that shit lame to me. I'd rather like, yo, bro, I created a brand, bro. Jump in it. Like, get rich, nigga. Like, it might help you in life. Like, because I didn't know fully what I was doing, so how can I sign somebody if I actually don't know what I'm actually doing from A through 9, not A through Z? So when I figured it out now I got some artists. I got Lou Dean from New Orleans. I got Pay Pat from from Memphis. I got Jimmy the Rocker from College Park. Then I got somebody from the Bay. Like, it's lit like that. Now I'm ready. Now I got my young niggas. Now I'm ready. Like, yo, they know what artist development feel like. They know not to say no crazy shit in interviews. Like, it's lit.
So you already trained your artists.
I ain't even train them. I don't like the word train, make them sound like a pet.
Yeah,
I just showed them through experience. You know what I'm saying?
When you actually say train, though, when you say that is like sound like some pet.
Yeah, it's like some little boy shit. These grown men.
Yeah.
You know, it was so OG Waka. Nah, it's like, I'm a brother to these folks. Like, they know they come to me for anything. Anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's bigger than just money, bro. How you feeling, bro? You know I love you, bro. Like, thank you for being who you are. Like, I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're always solid. You're actually one of the most solid dudes that I know in the game, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of fake-ass niggas out here when you really think about the whole situation. Like, you know, like I call you and I called multiple people, right? And who I've been rocking with for a long time. And some of these niggas just turned Hollywood.
Yeah, a lot have done that. Especially to me, too. And I know I got way more money than them. And they got a lot of jewelry and shit on. They look rich. And it's crazy just to see, like, I always ask myself, like, damn, how would it feel if I was fucked up? How would people treat me? And just to see, like, just to watch how people would try to treat you.
Yeah.
But sometimes it could just be in your head. Like, I used to be like, damn, people don't fuck with me, and da-da-da. Whole time they waiting for you.
Yeah, no.
You created the race that they running. They like, nigga, if I stop, we lost. You got to catch up so I could pass the baton. I'm tired. So a lot of that shit been happening in life. So a lot of stuff I was dealing with mentally. Like shit, I wanted to kill myself before my brother killed it. So I had 20-some million in my account. Like, it just, nigga, you be so depressed with success. Like, the day people was like, Waka successful was the day I really like, fuck, I need to die because this shit too much. It's too much. You wake up every day, you somebody that you ain't, something pushed on you that it ain't. It's just, as being in that room for the first time could be a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But drugs was my best friend then. But nah.
So, okay, let's actually go back. So you said when your brother passed away, he passed away, what, like 6 years
14.
ago? 7 years? Oh, dang, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then that made you already feel suicidal then?
Nah, I didn't know like that. Sound weak. What I'm saying is, right, coming up, Raquel, you can't be no black nigga in your feelings.
Yeah.
Immediately, they're like, you're gay.
I
don't give a fuck what anybody say. That's some real nigga shit, what I'm saying. And not to the point of, like, trying to be, you know, homophobic and use these words. These niggas be taking this shit and fucking running to another planet with it. It's just like, you soft. Like, the word gay then was a figure of speech. Like, nigga, you soft. Nigga, you gay as fuck. Soft ass nigga. Stop talking about that. Get over that, nigga. Let's go. Nigga, roll the blunt up.
Yeah, but black mental health, right? And it, like, is something I think that needs to get touched on so
mental health
deeply.
in general. I hate that people just say black. It's not just, it's mental health in general. It's not just like, I hate people trying to just make black people, we always got to be the fucking mascot for everything.
Yeah.
Like, why? Black love. Like, nigga, love is black. Black is love. Stop.
I think that people say black love and try to, it's more so as appreciation of the black race now, so.
Black is love, man. I getting love my whole career. I don't know where the fuck people get this shit from, like, black people don't show love, or black, nigga, y'all crazy.
Well, you may be a little bit different though, Waka, because a lot of different people though, when you go out the spectrum, you know, you've been famous a very long time now.
But are you acting in a loveful manner? See, it's a difference, right? You can walk in a room and see all the negativity in that motherfucker. But I can walk in the room and see all the love in that motherfucker.
But you are also who you are. That's why you'd walk in and see a room full of love. And if another person who walks in the same room and they're not you and who've been famous for so much a different situation.
But I've been like this from day one. This is not, before I got in music,
also you have to think about day one though, you're also Deb's son. It's not, you've been like before, like with you
Bro, that's
who
no
you are.
excuse, bro. I was with my mother when motherfuckers ain't respect my mama. Like, it was no love. Like, I'm telling you, you gotta beat the love in these niggas. I'm telling you, like, it's cap. I used to let everybody run around the internet with stories. That shit cap. It's never been love. It's how you project and look at it. I'm telling you, Queen. God gave you one thing over every species on earth, is the power of choice.
Yeah.
It's your choice to think that people don't got love for you. It's your choice. Like, even enough motherfuckers be coming to me with a grab, like, bro, for what, bro? What is you finna win from this? What? Bro, we got guns too, bro. And I got some hands too, bro. And I got some money. And I'm supposed to be here, so you wrong right now. For what?
But I think,
it's understanding.
Has anybody tried you recently, though?
People try me every day. And trying is any kind of, it could go to any level, but it's the energy, I promise you. It's the way as soon as I change my thinking, it's the way you think. You can't put yourself in toxic environments and act like shit ain't gonna happen. That's just some real shit. So for me, man, the love is so real, Shawty. Like, love is everything for me. Like, that shit, everything, Raquel. A lot of this shit just be toxic. And this life is always gonna happen. People act like this shit just started. I'm like, nigga, all this shit been going on since I was in elementary school. We just grown and we're a part of the bullshit now.
Who do you think the hottest rappers in Atlanta are right now?
Me, and me. Shit, that's how I feel like. Just being honest, like, I like everybody, Raquel. Like, I know that shit sound cliche, but I literally listen to everybody. Like, I don't got no beef with anybody. Like, there's not a nigga on earth right now say he don't like me. Like, what for what? What the fuck did I do?
Where do you rank yourself at as far as...
I don't got no ranking.
You do have a ranking.
Shit, go ahead, tell me, because I don't know.
So for ranking, though, as far as longevity, where do you place yourself at? Because you have the longevity of a lot of rappers. You've been out for a very long time. So do you place yourself in the top 10, top 20?
I'm not there. Bro, I swear, bro, I'm not here for that shit. I don't want none of these niggas awards and none of their numbers and shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, for awards, where do you feel that...
I don't want it.
You don't care?
Man, hell no. That shit don't mean nothing.
Kanye's getting kicked out the Grammys right now.
That nigga a genius. I probably wouldn't know half the shit I know if it wasn't guys like Ye. Ye's a fucking genius. Like, he's just an unapologetic genius. But when you famous again, man, you gotta be wise with words. Right? So that's Ye though. That's Kanye. I think people just too hard on Ye.
Do you think that, how do you feel about him getting kicked out the Grammys?
Why the fuck do he care about the Grammys? That's the biggest question of it all. How's everybody impressed to get awarded by less than 50 people and you got a show with over 100,000 people every time you get on stage?
That's real.
Make that make sense to me. Who gives a fuck about a Grammy? I'm for when niggas was gramming up sacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't mean nothing to me, man. Like,
that's a good one.
Yeah, Ludin, he said that. My nigga said, you want a Grammy, I'm grabbing a sack. Hey, I'm like, that's real though.
Will you, for awards, if you ever got an award, would you ever feel any type of way? Do you ever you don't just want any awards at all?
All right. Not looking forward to it. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, the only thing in the world that'll hurt me if God turns his back on me. Just promise to you. Nothing else. Not no gangster, not nobody. I don't give a fuck about nobody out here. I love everybody. Because I know that's how it is. Like, where I'm at in life today, man, nothing can make me mad. I cannot get upset. If somebody was to do some shit walking like, Waka, your mom could suck my dick. I'm like, word. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Get mad at you? Act aggressive? Do this? I'm just at that point in life where it's just like, all right, whatever. Like, I know I'm here. I got purpose. I know what my purpose is. So everything else is beneath that shit.
Yeah. Well, that's maturity, of course. If someone...
35 years old. I'll be 36 in May. Like, what the fuck do I look like caring about who got a dress on and who got an award? Or my daughter about to be 17. You know what I'm saying? She been to a party in a high school party where they was fucking shooting it. I got shit to deal with. Like, that shit going on. And it's my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's life. Like, I got cousins. I got little nieces. I got nephews growing up. I got shit going on. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, my goddaughter is pregnant. I found out in the text message yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck? And this is one of the goodest kids that we got. Like, so I'm on that time. That shit is more entertaining than these celebrities that want sympathy because they're a drug addict or they depressed or they've been through things as a child and now their career not going right, so they wanted to lean on that. Or they're black artists that want to get an album out where you say it's mental health. Get the fuck out of here. Was it mental health when you had a couple of $100,000 in your pocket, nigga? You spending on pussy and lean and this? Nah.
What do you feel about it when everybody raps about just like the lean and all that type of stuff? Do you feel it's okay or you over it?
I have no feelings. Again, that's a toxic question. So how can I tell you about how to get through in your life? But to me, I'm just saying like, I'm just not with the cap and shit. I'm just not with it at all. I like, there's clothing lines out here that say fuck black people, but then hide the black guy and then black people wore it again. I'm the nigga that say fuck you, I'm never wearing it in my life again. But if you wear it and say black power, how do you think I'm gonna look at you? It's like a Muslim with a Jesus piece on his
everybody,
neck.
I mean, but that's how it's...
Again, it's not about who doing it.
No. Let's go to examples, right? So when they had like the different ones like Gucci and things like that and all the quote unquote elite name brand, whatever clothing, right? And when people go and wear those type of clothing, I mean, when you think about, I'll even say to this, right? Like for Gucci, and I'll use like Gucci flip-flops, for example, right? And then Gucci got super rich off of that song. And then therefore, I don't see them handing out checks to people who make music about that. So is there any purpose to that when rappers do it?
I don't know, man. I just, I always, people just like, why rappers, why you not giving back to the hood? Nigga, why the fuck y'all not telling these rich-ass clothing lines? Nigga, why they ain't building our schools back? Why these folks ain't coming back and rebuilding the neighborhoods and shit? But when you don't get answers like that, it's like, why the fuck will I talk about it? Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling how I feel and what I would do. I'm not telling you not to do that.
What would you do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. I'm doing it. I did a lot of shit. If you don't find out, oh well, who cares? I do it because I feel like that's what's needed to be done.
Where do you see yourself now from the next 10 years?
Happy. Happier. Shit, that's it. Okay, Raquel, I'm chilling, bro. You don't
want to make any more music at all? Like,
of course. I got hella shit coming out. But I'd rather just, man, let's live, man. I'm just living. I'm living.
Because you said that you haven't put out music in a while.
Yeah, I haven't I did music, but I never just take it serious. Like, my brother always say, nigga, who are you rapping for? Us? You never put shit out, I always go to the studio.
So then why don't you put it out?
Because the business is cracking. I got a staffing agency right now. We gave over 5,000 jobs, 6,000 jobs last year. It's called Next Step Staffing. I have a tech company, Satoshi.art, Satoshi Designs. We just did artists, NFTs in the metaverse.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Trucking company, all kind of shit. So that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a real estate company now. It's called House Jerk. I partnered with a guy named Jacob. I said Jacob. Don Jacobs. To me, that's a black man that's showing us how to get into the real estate world. I think that's what my platform should be at. It should be at on the everyday people that made me.
The real estate goes crazy in Atlanta too, though.
Yeah.
I know Rocco has it booming.
Rocco been Rocco, though. Folk music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Facts.
Yeah, shout out to Rocco. I rock with Rocco, actually.
Yeah, a solid guy.
Yeah, definitely a smooth dude.
Smooth dude.
Yeah, he's super smooth. He's cool. He's into the real estate heavy. And when I called him up, I was like, yo, I want to flip some houses in Atlanta. I'm like, because you have like 100 of them. Like, what's the blueprint? And then he's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me.
Come to House Jerk. We got some call. When I say I feel like a body of team. It's not just me. But we got something we do every Thursday. It's like an open house. People that want to get into real estate, want to understand general contracting, fix and flip, rehab, just any direction inside real estate. We do it every Thursday. If you're not a member, you can pay $20 and just hear it out and just hear a room full of people. Predominantly, be a lot of blacks, be a lot of Hispanics in there. You have a lot of white people in there if you want to just be plain and just dumb. But we had a billionaire just walking there one day. It was like, hey, y'all can use our facility.
Dang.
Like, it's shit like that. Don't ever think it's nobody here that don't want to help. When you apply yourself, you gotta just go out here unapologetically. That's how I do it. I don't give a shit. Like, I come out here, I don't know. I want to learn. I sit in seminars for $100, for $20, for $50. I don't care. Me, Waka Flocka, I have done it. Always. I literally do it every day. Sit on YouTube, pay $15 to hear your 30-minute seminar. Sometimes you don't get shit out of it, but then you just learn a lot too.
Versus, for Versus, who would you go against?
Nobody.
Would you ever do one?
Nah. I'm cool.
Why?
Because I ain't trying to I don't want to battle y'all niggas. Cool, bro. I done beat y'all ass. I'd rather get in the ring with you. On some UFC shit for charity. That'd be cool.
But you would never do a versus?
Yeah, like that's dumb. Like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, hell no. Well, I rap for people. I swear.
Well, they give you but I think they do give you a check though.
I got money.
True.
I got it. It's nothing. It's no amount of money that's gonna make me do something I don't want to do. I'm not doing. I just don't want to. I'm not in music for that.
What are you in music for? Just for
fun.
The people?
Yep, straight people. People made me, so I'm gonna help make them. Straight G's. Other artists, I'm not competing with y'all because I'm not a good rapper, first of all. I don't want to be Jay-Z or Tupac or Biggie or I just don't want to be this number one rapper like Kendrick Lamar's or the King of the South. That's not my forte. Like, that's not why I do music. It's a feeling for me. Like, I just love being around happiness and love and just, I like laughing and cracking jokes and shit. I'm going to do that to
Do you ever see yourself getting in politics?
No. Shit sound boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a fucking
where do you feel
contact commercial. Chloride.
Where do you feel the world is today as far as, like, you know, how do you think Biden's doing?
Got no comments. Because I'm looking at fire from a distance. I'm not close up on it.
Yeah.
So I made that mistake before. I was like, man, fuck, man, Obama, man. This nigga is from Chicago, man. He ain't never go to Harold's Chicken or Uncle Remus. How he ain't? And then when I got a little older and found out all the shit this man was dealing with, I couldn't even clap my hands.
So yeah, I remember when you went off as far as the whole Obama thing, because I was like looking at your, that was on Twitter you did that on.
See, the question of the day though, Raquel, what is Raquel doing? Like, what do you see the brand going? Why are you into insurance? Why do you want to be a financial advisor?
Because I think it's needed in our community.
It's not about everybody. I ask you why you doing it.
I want to do it because I think it's needed and I can change a lot of lives of people who need financial, like, insurance and who need to know about everything about Roth IRAs, mutual funds, and everything else. I think we're not educated enough on that as far as, you know, like my community goes. And then I went to a meeting, and Gary Carnegie, like, that's who I talked to.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, that's who the main person who's mentoring me with this. And we went to the meeting, and like when we were there, I was learning so much, and I'm like, damn, right? I'm like, you know what? This is like, I wish somebody put me on game a long time about all this. And then as far as even life insurance, right? Like, how come we don't leave generational wealth?
Term life, whole life.
Yeah, term is better than whole. Whole is horrible.
Yeah, whole now is horrible, but then it wasn't. But for you, right? You see how you say like, dang, why nobody put us on that? See, that's one way of thinking that. But the next way of thinking it, look at this though. God put you in a position in your family, in your community to learn it first.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about why nobody did it. They got it. Now you got to take that baton and take it elsewhere. That's similar to me when I learned insurance, when I started learning financial literacy, when I started learning banking system, when I started learning housing industry or insurance agencies, insurance policies and cash flow insurances and stuff like that, and CD accounts. It started making you like, damn, I'm changing.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to go as hard as work no more. Work become a hobby.
No, but that's what's so crazy is people don't understand that residual income, you know, is crazy as where your mind should really be at. And you should think about like generational wealth for future and way more. And I think that it's not knocked into us enough.
Yeah.
As far as people don't have thinking like, oh, what's going on and stuff. And I'm like, I was talking to a couple of dudes and stuff, you know, like some guys, I guess you can call them gangbangers, quote unquote. But I'm like, y'all over here playing like Russian roulette with your life. Why don't you get yourself insured?
Y'all love using gangbangers, for example. Like, I gangbang, right? I'm gonna tell you something, Raquel. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You stuck at that level because that's what life got you at. And you have to learn how to think out of that. And the day you get to think out of it, when you can see out of it. And it takes somebody like you to show them how to look out of it.
Yeah, but when you say as far as gangbanging, right? And so, but now as far, okay, so the younger Waka, more so gangbanging and...
That's all I knew. That's all I could see. I never knew life was real.
Yeah, but now you're older. It's not like you're gangbanging no more. You're just a gang member.
I'm not even a gang member.
It would be, yeah, it would be.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not a gang member, but you would be a gang, because once you're already in, you're going to be affiliated for a lifetime.
Yeah. Affiliation means that you still...
Well, you're still active.
Yeah.
So then, I don't know.
You're actively doing negativity shit is what you're saying. Yes, I'm a gang member that's actively doing activist things.
Yes.
Okay, man. I mean, I'm not afraid or ashamed of anything I came from because it actually showed me how to progress. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Again, this is no excuse. Like, you're stuck. There's nothing you can do. People, a lot of motherfuckers don't choose to do it. People walk up on you and go like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or go like this. Or go like this. Or go like this.
Yeah.
Shit you could do about it, right? You'll run the police, but guess what? When the police leave, they back at your house like this. What the fuck could you do? When you, as a kid, adults are so good at chastising kids, but they're kids. Like, this is our first time experiencing this. You don't know nothing else. It's like it's like a kid. A kid don't know nothing but what mommy said, what daddy said.
Yeah.
They don't know the world that you actually sit down and be cool, collective, and talk and have this mindset. That's the thing. We don't have the mindset. And a lot of people don't have those figures in their life to teach them how to have that mindset. That's what gang people. So they are left to rely on testosterone, anger, manlyhood, and tough stuff.
Yeah, but I think but why do you feel that many people join gangs?
You gotta ask them.
Yeah.
You gotta ask them.
Well, I think I have an overall reason, I think.
I wanted love. I just wanted some brotherhood shit. I just wanted some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was just love. It was just so brotherhood. It was just love. And then you start seeing people in the mix of that do senseless shit. That ain't love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just seen a lot. Like, only people knew what these kind of people go through. Shit way deeper. But it's funny how she cracking up.
Sorry, that's joyous now.
It's funny how people love chastising gang members, right? But love making movies about them. Love making, like, scenes about them and shit, though. It's cliche as fuck.
But that's the thing. Well, people think gangsta is cool.
No,
and
gangster is cool.
No.
So what's gangster is raising your kids. What's gangster is getting your household together. What's gangster is watching that old woman cross the street that's having a hard time, you stop and help her. What's gangster is you see a woman with kids that's struggling to pick up her bags, you pull your car over and get out and help her. What's gangster is you really stand up for people that don't have a voice. That's gangster. There's more sides to just being gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's gangster with an A. Now, gangsters with an ER is different. So you just gotta... To me, that's just my definition of it. So,
I mean, well, it goes both ways, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
duality.
And then, and also all gang members. You can't just say gang members are bad people. So that's also a bunch of false narrative as well. So,
like, the craziest motherfuckers I ever ran across was the men in suits.
Yeah.
Literally.
You
don't know how they coming.
No, seriously.
I'm dead ass.
No, I believe you because they're a whole different type of gangster, you know.
Nah, it's just
they're not even gangster. I don't even know what to call that.
What do you call somebody that took a country and a continent, but you scared of a nigga that took a block? I leave that there.
United States of America.
No,
that's what you call that.
I'll just leave that there though. I can't say that. I'm not the kind of person that don't like the United States. I love my country. So every time I hear somebody say that,
I said. But when you go to that though, and you say that, that's, I mean, like
again, you gotta leave to know. Leave to know. If you want to know what's in the bed, look, I shut the fuck up. Sometimes I can say a lot that just But I love the United States. I love when people, man, fuck this shit. I'm leaving, nigga. Leave, nigga. Bye.
But where do you? When they say leave as far as though, but where do you go? Like, what are you talking about when people say as far as leaving?
My hands up. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's all I can tell you. I used to be like, fuck U.S. when I was here, right till I left. I said, yeah, okay.
But where do you say, when you say, if someone says fuck U.S., right, then where do you go though? Like, where, I mean, like.
I don't know. That's your opinion. I'm gonna live my life.
Anybody. Like if you say, like if someone says, like if you're from there, you know, like you're from United States, period, and you say fuck United States, where are you supposed to go?
Shit, tell me. I'm trying to figure it out too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you'll get accepted somewhere else. Like, you know, it's not like you
I just
can
know
go here.
black and white people only exist in America. You don't leave this motherfucking like, yo, I'm black. No, nigga, where you from Congo? Where you from? Egypt? You gotta be from somewhere. You can't go, I'm white. No, where you from? Poland? Scotland? England?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Denmark? Where are you from? And then when you get there, like, well, white people ain't from there. It's Scottish and this. You know. People know their essence. So to me, that's, nah. Because I done been spots with my black friend, my Jewish friend, my Spanish friend. You know, we go overseas and they call all of us Americans.
Yeah.
Not black guys, not the white, no, Americans. I heard it out people's mouths more than 20, 30 times. So that's crazy that we look at each other like that here, but when you leave, you got to come together. That's weird.
I don't know. I think that everybody, I mean, it's a lot of different, when you think about as far as race and everything, as far as what's broken up, and it's a lot of self-hate for many different reasons, and it goes, but then when you think about the root of it, then it's like
But why
hell.
I think, right? I call it drifting.
Yeah.
Why drift back and try to figure it out? Why not just move forward with it? My race is human race. My culture is agriculture. Anything under that to me is stressful. So if I focus on that, and this real shit right here, if I rather like agriculture better because I just want to breathe in my air. See, we want to come insurance agents talk show. I want to rap. I want to do all on what planet because the air fucked up. And it might sound crazy. And the only time somebody be like, whatever, because you really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because if you knew what I was talking about, you'd be scared to breathe. You would really put the mask on before COVID. You see what I'm saying? So,
do you think, well, actually, speaking of masks, do you think the mask should be off now or should it stay on?
That's a toxic question.
So what?
I'm entitled to my own answer.
So what? I asked a toxic question. What do you think? Do you think it should stay on or come off?
To each his own. I think however you feel you should do.
Do you think everybody should be, what is it?
And that's
COVID test? I mean,
that's control. Who am I to control you? I'm not God. Again, you should not be in trouble for how you want to live. But you cannot want sympathy if something happened to you for not listening. That's the only thing I can say about that.
As far as being for the COVID shot,
shit,
the boosters and all that type of stuff.
I believe if you keep your immune system clean, you got nothing to worry about. Stop drinking juice. Stop drinking soda. Stop eating candy. Stop eating a lot of bread. Stop eating a lot of starch. Replenish your body. The human body is built to be anything if you give it the right nutrients, minerals, and vitamins to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how I feel about COVID when it comes to that, to be honest with you. I have to think about it.
I know I lost a lot of money on COVID. A lot.
How much money did you lose?
A lot.
Like millions?
Yeah, a lot. I'm not gonna lie, a lot. Like a lot.
And COVID affected you badly because
yeah, a lot. It fucked me over. I lost friends, lost my lawyer, I lost money, lost a lot of shit. A lot.
Why'd you lose your lawyer?
He passed away. I lost my best friend. I lost all kind of shit. Like it's just
They all died from COVID?
I just lost a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. It's a lot, man. Shit affect people differently a lot. It's crazy. It's just a lot.
So you lost. And then, so how did that make you feel as far as, did it make you want to move different for COVID?
Nah, just make you just watch your tone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just nigga, chill the fuck out. Like, sometimes I gotta chill myself out. Like, I just be running. Like, I'm a Gemini. So when I'm focused on shit,
I'm a Gemini also.
Oh, shit. I'm at it. I'm at it. It's nothing you could tell me. And I always feel like shit is bullshit. I always feel like when people talk, they be like, nah, there's some other shit going on. This nigga lying. Like, but now I be like, damn, that's what he said. All right, cool. I'm moving forward. I learned being like this, you have to move forward. Like, as being a Gemini, you cannot drift because we drift a lot. So you have to, when you get on shit, you got to get there and go. If you don't, like when COVID happened, all right, this they want to call it COVID, all right, bet. It's airborne. So anything that's airborne, I know I got to be around somewhere that my air is purified at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, COVID was it was bad. I got COVID. It was horrible.
Thank God I never had it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I did. Actually, all of us had it. Even my baby had it. I mean, it was crazy.
I just seen get your baby Skittles.
She needed that.
No, the fuck she didn't, Raquel.
Yes, she did. Waka, do you want her to sit here and turn this bad boy up?
Guess what, though? Skittles will make her turn it up.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
I just gave her a sugar high, low key.
What I would have did was put some fucking lavender in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, actually, you're right. Come to think about it. And Tiny Taco, he needed his bottle on standby or he's going to trip too.
Tiny Taco lit, man.
Yeah.
The biggest blessing I had in my life, I could always say, was Charlie.
Yeah.
When I got the blessing to raise another human being, especially a young woman, at that, and just see all the challenges that women go through, and just, that shit deep. And that's what actually made me feel like a role model, a hero, number one. That's when I started like, damn, I'm actually number one in somebody's life. Like, that's crazy. Like, this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that felt good.
Yeah.
That felt good. That felt better than hearing 1 million people on stage.
Oh,
It made me appreciate the 1 million people on stage. It made me appreciate everything about my life raising Charlie.
That's beautiful.
Literally.
That's how, honestly, that's a beautiful feeling.
So
though.
just to go back to your question about like a Tammy, it's nothing Tammy in the world could do to make me hate her. Just for the fact of Charlie.
Aww.
Literally, nothing on planet Earth. So nothing can ever happen on that kind of level. Because anything I ever would do will affect Charlie. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's good. Like, I'm really happy, though, that you and her have Charlie, you know, to make the bond always impeccable and beautiful. And that's
but Charlie ain't on that. You ask her shit, get me out of that. I got nothing to do with it. That little girl is something else.
So, do you ever want to get married again?
Married again? Love monogamy. Now I know what to do, how to do it. Of course. Why wouldn't I? I'm not that guy that want to be young. I'm 36. I want to be 40 years old. I want to be 45 and 50 and 60 and 65 and 70 and 75 and 80, 85, 90, 100. Like, I want to be there. Because I done seen what life look like being all these ages. Like, why would I be afraid to be old? To be afraid of old is to be unhealthy. I'm going to be healthy as fuck. I guarantee you. I'm going to be super healthy. I'm going to be that old nigga that can run 5, 10, 20, 15 miles. Yeah.
That's good. Because 15 miles to tap me out.
Nah, I mean, I'm on it. Like, that's the kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Everybody want to be young. I'm like, young? But hell no. God could be like, Waka, I'll make you 21 right now. Like, well, look, God, bring me to heaven. I don't want to be 21 no more.
Why?
Because it's a shark. I was a shark. I mean, rap star. If I was in water, I'd be a shark. The fact that I verbally said that, and unconsciously, I didn't even know sharks was blind. So I was out this bitch blind, just running off emotion. That's what sharks.
And your mental is at a totally different spot now.
Way different.
And as far as you with, when you think about like the old you said as far as like drugs and all that type of stuff, that just walked away from everything?
Yeah, I let it go. I only did that because, man, I was just dealing with a lot of shit inside my head, like a lot. Like a lot of shit I never even was telling people. Like, but what helped me was meeting people that was going through what I was going through, but I was the one hiding it. And I was making them feel good for talking to them. And people was like, man, you so good at this, Waka. You should be a therapist. And the whole time, nigga, I'm fighting that same shit. Like, we getting through it together. So that's what made me probably good at it. Because I was going through that shit, like, at a young age. Like, I know how it feel to get chased by niggas trying to kidnap you from elementary school. I really was going through that. I really got grabbed by a grown man on the bus and like, are you going home today? Like, I know how that feel on God. That's my first time saying it. Like, it's a lot of shit I go through in life, bro, that I don't talk to with people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with shit in life. Like, and sometimes you got to be quiet with that shit and just like, damn, well, that shit supposed to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who going through shit like this? Like, it's just a lot. Hurting people that you love, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit hurt. I don't know about anybody else, but me to hurt somebody I love, that shit killed me in the inside. As much as I could like smile and do all this, like even having a relationship that failed or having friendships that failed or losing family members or losing opportunities or just doing shit that shit hurt. And for anybody that don't say it don't hurt, you're a goddamn liar. You gotta accept that it hurt, but you gotta know how to get over it. And the way to get over it is just accept that it happened. Love the experience. So everything that I didn't finish all the way out, I thank God for the experience, and I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do better the next time. Like I never was the kind of person that had girlfriends growing up. Never went on fucking dates until I got married. I never had real friends that I could trust because all these niggas was always backdooring you or trade on you for something. Like that's how I came up. I don't want the world to look like that, but I think God put me through these obstacles to get me to where I'm at today in life. And I thank God for it because I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have it. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thank God for every experience. And no, I could be better at what I could do, but I literally did the best I could do. Literally, like I'm dead ass.
Yeah. Well, then I think that even if you have failed things, that since you learn from your mistakes, then everything's fixable.
Oh yeah, I guess.
That's just true. As long as you see something and you see a problem, and that you're able to admit that you're wrong, and any situation then can always be fixable. Because the first thing that people always look for it is like if you understand that you are wrong and that you're willing to accept your mistakes. And from that, you
or
can
you could
move
do
on.
better. I don't like using wrong and right. Sorry. I feel like you ain't doing enough, you can do better. Because when you say wrong and right, if something's wrong, you tend to forget about it and don't think about it. But
Mm-hmm.
when you say I could do better, you always remember. You remember that, and you know it evolves. I think when you say you ain't do better, you can evolve it. To
Yeah.
like Waka, like how you say, yo, Waka, what's different between you now and then? I just evolved. I learned, me taking these drugs, I was killing my insides. I was killing my memory. Like I remember I couldn't talk. Like, I used to be like, goddamn, hell yeah, shit. Y'all nigga be tripping, goddamn. That's from ecstasy. My jaw used to lock all the time. So it's just like as you start learning, I used to drink lean all the time to have respiratory problems. Like
What for the respiratory problems? Like, what did you end up having with lean?
shit, I had diabetes at 26. I don't got it now. It's just this shit going on.
How'd you get rid of diabetes?
It's the way you gotta eat. Anything's reversible.
I wish it was. I mean, my grandma died from diabetes, so
I got family members. I got folks that got shit chopped off. So
yeah,
when
she had her leg chopped off and then her other leg, then she died.
That's crazy. But a lot of this shit it's we do it ourselves unconsciously. So, but I don't want to get into, you know what I'm saying? Because that should be personal with people. And you don't want people to feel like, because they should have ate this way and they wasn't smart enough. Like, it get crazy. So,
yeah,
again, that's drifting. I like just staying right to the point.
Mm-hmm. No, I think about like all of that to going. But I didn't know that ecstasy, though, makes you talk different. I just learned that right now.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you be done. I was on X I was popping X in front of my mom. She don't even know I'm high as fuck. Like, just going through it, like, to watch, like, my first hero that died was my daddy, right? It crushed me as a kid because I waited for him to come home. Like, he was just the most fly. It's like, I had a father that everybody was like, yo, your daddy, Raleigh, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, my father home in elementary school, I had to make myself rough because I feel like, shit, my daddy was rough. Shit, I can't be no pussy. So by the time he got out, I watched the man that was my hero, like skinny into like a skeleton off cancer. To watch that shit, it crushed me as a kid. Elementary, I was crushed. Like, I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing in my life fucked me. I'm talking about it fucked me up. Like, man, that shit crushed me. That shit crushed me. Like, it took me to being a grown man to accept that shit. I literally was like slick hating my daddy for that shit. Damn, nigga, you go do that shit. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Then burying your real brothers. Like, I watched both my little brother's brains. Like, just, that shit crazy.
No,
Like, that's some shit that you can't get over. Like,
red, right?
Yeah. It's deep. Like, but then you just learn, like, shit, nigga, this is my life. Like, I'm gonna let that shit tear me down. Nah. So that's how I look at it. I just look at shit like nothing should be able to tear you down because it's a test.
It is. That's, of course.
And it's the testimony.
Yeah, no, this is real talk though, because just when you're just talking about that, like I even remember that moment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even feel comfortable calling or nothing like that.
Yeah, when
your brother passed, that's scary to even.
Man, I still ain't cry over this shit. Like, it's hard. Like, it's just like, I got to a point, it's like, damn. Like, it's Man, that
Well,
shit.
why
'Cause it's
not?
Normal.
But why not cry over
Man,
things?
it's normal, man. And for you not to think of death being normal, you gotta be crazy. It's gonna break
It's
you
normal,
down.
but it's not normal. I mean,
That's an oxymoron. That's an
of course it
oxymoron
is.
right there.
It's normal, but it's not normal to not feel that it's normal.
You're right, but again, I'm not the person to tell somebody that how to feel. I'm telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
What helped me get past it.
I mean, if I would look at it that way, then of course, then I would have a way stronger spirit as far as when people die. But my spirit is broken when I see someone pass. That's just the natural instinct, I think, for me that I feel. But if I looked at it your way, of course, then I would be 10 times more stronger.
I'll be hurt too, just like everybody. But man, that shit ain't finna break me down. Like it ain't happening.
You know, the first time I met you though, I met you backstage at the concert with you and Gucci. Have you guys ever been cool with since then?
Who, me and Gucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit old.
Super. That's what I said.
That shit super
but
duper old.
But I'm thinking about the first time I met you though. You were with Gucci though, and you guys were at the what is that? The Hollywood Palladium.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Palladium.
People, man, me and Gucci got famous at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near. So motherfuckers just be wanting like, that's my nigga. I'm watching him grow up too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, maybe Shawty gotta grow up away from his folks. Like, I bet you his shit that he been through, he be like, damn, I could have handled this different, this. But it happened though. It created
You guys,
the man
but that's what I'm saying. Both of you guys though, you're evolving are so much like totally different people though that I've met so many years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you, the person who I met at the Hollywood Palladium like years ago, I think that was like, I don't even know how long ago that was, goodness. But I saw like, I don't even know. But from now though, it's crazy. Like you wouldn't even think that you were the same person.
Yeah, I'm trained in shit now. I'm trained in fighting. I'm trained in financing. I'm trained in business. I have degrees. I'm trained in, it's a difference. I evolved to the maximum of all of it now. So if you ain't at the maximum of who you supposed to be or who you are, then I can't see eye to you in certain conversations because you got some developing to do. And I got time being wasted by me standing next to you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
that's real though.
It's just, again, for me, man, I just understand a lot. I just understand a lot, man. That's all.